Dear students of Standard 3, welcome back to your general knowledge class. The name of your book is Knowledge Orbis, and this is Standard 3, and you have already seen the pictures, different personalities. This is the picture of our parliament, and this is what the called rocket. And we have studied Chapter 1 Useful Wild Plants. I have given you the questions. I suppose you are doing it. And we got into chapter 2 where we saw the different parts of a plant, and I showed you the plant also. And in chapter 3 we saw the flower quiz, in which I showed you different flowers, and I told you to I explained to you those flowers, and also for your homework these jumbled words are jumbled, and I had given you the homework to rearrange those words and write the name of the flower. And today we'll get into another chapter, that is chapter 4, and chapter 4 speaks about defense mechanism of animals. What is defense mechanism? When someone is coming to attack us, what do? We try to escape, or we try to find out the ways and means to stop that attack, and that is called defense mechanism. Suppose an elephant is chasing you, what do? Either you have to run or you have to climb on a tree. So that is the defense mechanism that a human being can do. Or sometimes you have a gun, then you shoot with a gun. That is the defense mechanism that we have. But animals also have got defense mechanism. Suppose you are going to attack the elephant will run. The same way, there are different animals which have got their own defense mechanism so that they can protect themselves. So I am not going to teach from the beginning, from top to bottom, but we start studying from the bottom to the top. Today I will change the method of teaching, not from this side, but I will start teaching from this side. So this is a kind of animal that is amphibian. Amphibian means, the meaning of amphibian is the animal which can live both in the land as well as in the water, like frog. So newts, a type of amphibian, are known to protect themselves by secreting poison from their skin. The Spanish ribbed, a special species of newts, also protects itself by using its sharp rib weapons. So this is a kind of animal which secretes poison and also protects by using sharp ribs as weapon to protect themselves. And this newt is found all over northern hemisphere in North America, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. So northern hemisphere in North America, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. These are the places there this newt is found. Next one is rattlesnake. You can see the picture. You also might have seen in TV and so on. So rattlesnakes are also called rattlesnakes are so called because of the rattle-like structure they have on the tips of their tail. The buzz round of this rattle works as a warning device. When in danger, the snakes use the vibrating rattle to warn their enemies to stray away. So this is a these rattlesnakes have got what is called rattle structure at the end of the tail. And when the enemy comes, they make hissing noise and they can frighten the enemies. And that is this rattlesnake is very poisonous. And this rattlesnake is found in North and South America. The next one we can see electric eels. This is a fish. This is a kind of fish. We have seen, sometimes we can see eel fish which comes to the market. Electric eels are long South African fish which can generate strong electric shock to kill their prey and scare away their attackers. They can produce 300 to 650 volt charge, a charge powerful enough to stun humans. That means they can frighten the people by generating electric shock, and also they kill their animals by producing electric shock, and they use those animals for their food. And next one is called opossums. Opossums are the size of cats. The size is just like a cat. When they feel they are in real danger, they pretend to be dead and produce smell like that of a dead body. This makes their attackers lose interest and go away. So when the attackers come, this particular animal just behaves like as if it is a dead person, and it produces a kind of smell which smells very badly. So that is why the attackers will not go to that place. And this is found in USA, Mexico, Central America, South Africa and Canada. And they love to live in the trees. Next one is hairy frogs. I think we have seen frogs, but there are frogs which have got hair. Hairy frogs have hair-like structure on their sides which help them to get more oxygen. So you can see this side and this side. The hair-like structure we can see, and this structure helps them to get more oxygen. And when these frogs are attacked, what do? They try to get more oxygen and swell their body and feel that they are under attack. They break the bones of their own toe pads to allow cat-like claws to come out and scare away the attackers. So they will attack the enemies by just with their cat-like claws come out and scare away the attackers. They frighten their attackers. The next one is horned lizard. You know what is horn? We have the bullock and cows that we have horn. So horned lizard are also known as horned toads, live in deserts or semi-deserts areas. When they feel they are in danger, they inhale and expand their bodies, look like big and strong. So they live in the desert and they swell their body by taking more oxygen, and they frighten their enemies. And these horned lizards are found in western portion of USA and Mexico. They are about there are about 14 species of these horned lizards. So dear students, I have explained to you the defense mechanism of animals. So please go through and listen carefully what I have talked in this video and try to understand what is taught to you. In the next class, we'll get into the exercise part, and I will give you some of the exercises or homework from these 5 animals which I have taught you. So for today, this is enough. Thank you and have a good time.